Alright, everyone, I'm going to wrap up the show. I'll do the review of the movie tomorrow. No, wait, tomorrow's Saturday, shit. Monday, I'll do the review of the show. So, I had to write more notes down. Sorry, I had to answer the phone. It was like Amazon calling. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Monday, I will be doing a review of Crow Wicked Prayer, and I'll even talk about the Crow comics. So, oh, wait, hold on. Alright, I'll continue it. Alright. So anyway, in this film, in this film, like Jimmy Dunn's this gothic costume. He uses a Sharpie to draw the Crow makeup, and it's like it's not really makeup. I mean, like at least in the Crow Salvation, like it gives a reason of like how he becomes the Crow. He gets like electrocuted, and his face burns, and he, becomes the Crow look. And I never expect that they would use a Sharpie. And I look at it, I'm just like, I gotta post a photo of it on my Instagram, the show Instagram, Josh of Gotham. Like, you had to look at it, because it is like the worst makeup design for a gothic Crow look. And like he becomes the Crow in the middle, like part of the film towards the end, and you watch this film and it's like, I have no time to invest in this product. I look at this whole film. Like, the reason they made this film was because I think they were losing the film rights, and they were trying to, like, reboot it. But it's like, you don't have big name value into it. And the reason why a lot of people love Brandon Lee's Crow was that it was at the hottest point of comic books. Like, you had, independent comic films were independent comic books were becoming films. Like, you had Spawn. The animated series are better. And finally, The Crow, which was like something you never heard of. You've never seen a comic book like it. And you watch it and you're like, this film is different. This film was made different. And watching Wicked Prayer, it made me pray this film to be over. Everything about it was just bad. Like, I'd rather sit through The Crow City of Angels than this film. And The Crow City of Angels wasn't even that good. It was a mess, though. It was just a complete mess. I wish they'd done it better, though. I know that they did like there's like an extended version. Like, they cut this film down. And I wish they'd made this film, Wicked Prayer, better, even though it isn't. Like, if they're ever going to do a Crow movie and do it right, they need to go back to the basics. They need to make the film grounded in reality, but with a supernatural aspect to it. Do I ever want to see a reboot of the Brandon Lee Crow film? Hell no. If you're going to do a Crow film based on the comic that James O'Barr did, go for it. Even though like the Brandon Lee one's like basically like the James O'Barr one, but I wish they would do a Crow film and do it right. Wicked Prayer was just awful. It deserves a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's actually the first thing Rotten Tomatoes ever got right. I never want to see that film again. And whoever suggested me watching this film, you are a jerk. I have never seen this film again. I like I said, I'd rather sit through Crow Salvation or Crow City of Angels, or I'd rather sit through the TV show they did back in the day. It's hard to find that one. So anyway, Monday's show I will be talking about more Crow things. I really like the Crow comic. I know I was originally supposed to do Clue, the VHS VCR game. I have to find that video. It's on YouTube. I highly recommend watching it, because if you ever like stuff that is entertaining, I highly recommend it, because the acting is really cheesy and fun and entertaining. It's really I think it's about like an hour, 2 hours if you combine both videos. It's really entertaining. Like, I love the Clue story, and I love the classic Tim Curry film. I highly recommend Clue VCR stuff. We will do an episode Monday. This weekend I will be taking time off. I know I didn't get to do shows on Monday and Wednesday. It's my bad. But Monday I had to go to the doctor. So did you watch NXT? I did watch NXT, and it was okay. It wasn't like NXT was okay. It was just so boring. Like, I sat through it, and I was just like I'll admit the match between Roderick Strong and Velveteen Dream was a really good match. Even though I was rooting for Shock the System, I was rooting for them. But Velveteen Dream's awesome. His theme song could get stuck in your head, though. It got stuck in my head. I know that once AEW does their AEW Dynamite Wednesday thing, it's going to kill NXT badly. So, I highly recommend AEW more than NXT. Like, I'll still watch NXT. I'll still check in and see what they're doing, but I didn't enjoy NXT. Like, the matches were so I think there was 3 matches. Like, there was 3 matches on NXT. I don't remember. Like, I know it was like the first episode, but it was like shit. It wasn't really good. I didn't really enjoy it. So I'm excited to see what they do with AEW. You have Jericho, Omega, Cody, the Bucks, Paige. I can't wait to see who else they get on the AEW roster. I know that Cody Rhodes once said that there was Dustin Rhodes is there. I can't forget Dustin Rhodes. Legend. The most underrated Intercontinental Champion ever, in my opinion. So, I I'm excited, but I did get to see. I know someone asked me. Savage Mister did videos of Fright Fest, Fiesta, Texas recently. I did watch them. They are really cool. If you're in Texas, if you go to Fiesta, Texas, if you go to Over Texas and Six Flags, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and Over Texas. Watch those videos. He shows like what Six Flags are doing in Fright Fest. They look really cool. It's cool videos. I really like watching the videos and stuff. So subscribe to his channel. Support him on Patreon. Buy his t-shirts. They're really cool. He's a cool dude. I consider him a friend of the show. He has a lot of cool Six Flags videos, and I enjoy them because they're entertaining. You know, you get to sit there and watch them, and you're like, this is really cool videos and stuff. So check him out, support him on YouTube, subscribe, and all that. So for this show, we do have a YouTube channel, Josh7. If you're kind, subscribe. Or not, I don't care. It's cool videos. Basically, it's a podcast episodes. Spreaker uploads them for me, so it's really cool. We are going to be doing YouTube in 2020. I got inspired by McJuggernuggets, Sean Ward Show, Savage Mister, even. I have to include him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers now. For really wanting to do videos, I really want to make a show sort of like similar to Psycho Dad and all that. I really like those videos because you get to like create and script your own content, and I love writing. I love creating things. So, anyway, I know that I know the podcast stuff. The producer of the show, she's been suffering allergies. She just went to bed, so I'm here, and I really enjoy collaborating with her on comics and the show. It's really fun. So, anyway, I recently discovered something interesting in comics. Have you ever sat through a comic book and you just ask yourself what are writers and artists thinking? I recently I discovered on a cover that I really like. I forget which issue it is on Batman, but it's the one where Batman and Catwoman are in an alley. If you look at Batman, he has 3 arms, 3 hands. 3 hands. And I just was like, I looked at it, I was just like, I didn't even know that was there. I know there's one Alf cover. It's him, I think, with a fish. I forget what it is. Hold on. I have to look it up. And I never liked Alf. It's Alf and a seal. And you look at the cover. It's Alf, I think, issue 48. And it's Alf and a seal. And he's holding the seal. And you look at the cover. And it looks like Alf is fucking the seal. You just look at it and you're like, what the fuck? And it says, caution, do not buy if safety seal is missing. Oh shit. And the seal looks horrified. This motherfucker's fucking me. And he says, so hurry up already. And you're like, holy shit. And it's from Marvel. And you look at this cover and you're like, Who proved this?